Hi, I'm Mark Zipp from Crocker Farm Auction. I'm here to talk to you today about an exceptional variety of Pottery stoneware that we have in our auction coming up on March 2nd. Leading the pack is this fabulous Razorback Hog pig bottle. Can you get the detail on that? Now this is a unique piece, and it's actually the finest Pottery pig bottle ever to come to auction, and we're very excited about it to offer it in this sale along with several other great pieces. You can see that someone has taken the typical pig bottle form and elaborated on it. And they've added these spines on the back out of clay, and they've enlarged the face, and they've given it this great toothy grin with these tusks sticking out on either side. It has these large ears that have been notched and punctured as if to indicate that it's an old hog. And it's just a great large size pig bottle. You can see how much larger it is than most other pig bottles. Here's two other examples. Measures something like 8 3/4 inches. And besides the large size and the fantastic embellishments that have been applied to it, we have these incredible inscriptions on them, and I'll just read a few to you. St. Louis, the future capital of the USA, the next legislature of the state of Illinois will meet at the city of Chicago in a hog's with a little hand pointing to the rear of the pig. And then we have the word Cairo written in large letters around the whole of the pig, and Springfield, another hand pointing to the whole of the pig, the blank of creation. It has this great, very rare inscription at the base, the Springfield Hog from Kirkpatrick, Anna, Illinois, May 21st, 1871. Now this is the earliest dated pig that we've seen. Maybe there's a few others out there dating to earlier times with actually dates indicating that. I know that there's some pigs from the Civil War era that were made by the Kirkpatrick brothers, but I don't know of any bearing an actual date that's this early. It has this great inscription on the underside: Cincinnati, the ancient Porkopolis, but now alas, the hog has been cut, or the hog is cut, and her glory is departed. And this term, the hog is cut, is possibly a reference to castration. You can see that the testicles in this example have actually been slit twice. But covering the other side is a fantastic map. You can see very detailed map, including the location of Anna Pottery itself. This is just a fabulous example. You can see, you get a good look at the face. Has a great facial expression, painted eyes. We're very happy to have this piece as a part of the sale. Also included in the auction will be a fantastic preserve jar made by the Kirkpatrick brothers of Anna, Illinois. You can see it has a distinctive floral or quill design brushed on the front. This is the smallest piece of stoneware I've seen decorated with this distinctive Anna design. And the lid, the fantastic lid, salt glazed lid with 2 Albany slip glazed dung beetles rolling a ball of dung. Just a great Anna miniature. You can see here also we have a few snake jugs. This right here is an unusual cylindrical form. The only one I've seen with this particular form, the snake form handle. And this is one of the finest little brown snake jugs that I've seen. It's a particularly early example. It says on the front, little brown jug, Anna ILL, 1877, has a nice early date. And you can see that the detail on this snake is just exceptional. This scaling is great. The way it winds around the body is just exceptional. This is a fantastic Rockingham glazed pig, one of a small number known. And it has advertising for Sanford Wells and Company from St. Louis, Missouri. Here's 2 frog mugs. And this is one of a small number of salt glazed and cobalt highlighted frog mugs known. And you can see the frog on the inside of this example, and it appears that this had an Albany slip glaze on the inside, and being salted in reaction, you have this nice honey color that was produced on the surface of the frog. This example is a nice example exhibiting excellent penmanship from the Kirkpatrick brothers. St. Louis Police Commissioner, a great folksy slogan, 1882, and it has a frog on the inside highlighted in green paint. This is a nice presentation pig, and it has one of the Kirkpatrick brothers' typical slogans on the front, talking about the most reliable railroad and river guide, with a little good old bourbon, and yet it has this interesting inscription, respectfully dedicated, something like that. They misspelled the word. I don't know if that was a joke or if it was intentional, but you actually have the word dedicated and then icated added on the back of it. To John Martin, 407 North Main Street, St. Louis, Missouri. A nice example of an Albany slip glaze pig bottle with a map on the reverse. This is an interesting jug related to the Hayes and Tilden election, the presidential election of 1876, in which Hayes won by a squeaker, and it says 8-7 on the front, and it's impressed little brown jug, Anna ILL, much more unusual than the typical in size little brown jugs that you see from the Kirkpatrick brothers. And this is a very nice plot marker, probably not a cemetery plot marker, but more just a boundary marker for a property that is made out of stoneware. Great sculptural form, and you can see on the front in that very distinctive Anna Pottery Kirkpatrick penmanship, Kirkpatrick 1885. It's very deeply and finely incised with a lot of impressed circles along the script work on that. And one last piece to show you is this interesting Anna Pottery whimsy, referring to labor strike. And it says Knights of Labor out on strike, and again it has that dung beetle motif that they used on their snake jugs, as well as special pieces like this jar here. But this example has these two dung beetles flanking a piece of dung that says boycott, Knights of Labor out on strike, and then Advan wages, on we roll, no more. And it has a cold painted surface. The reverse has this very unusual inscription, W. Kirkpatrick Pioneer Farm. And the Pioneer Farm was a large sculptural set that they made. There's not really any pieces to it known that I know of, although there are some photographs of it, and I think some people think they may have actual parts to it, but it was a large city scene that the Kirkpatricks made, perhaps their most ambitious work. That's a very rare example. We don't know exactly what this relates to, whether it relates to that exact set or something else, but this is just going to be an extraordinary offering of Anna pottery. We always like to have several Anna pieces in each auction we hold, and this is going to be a particularly fabulous one, and we're very happy to see it sell.